Chateau Pavie. You know, when you think of Chateau Pavie, I mean, let's go back to like the 1990s, right? Mm-hmm. You think of the estates that were like once really bad, and then all of a sudden were really great.
Half a San Emilion.
Pretty much. But what I mean, that did the turnaround in like one vintage.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, and it's happening now. We're seeing a lot more of that now. Mm. But in the 90s, I mean, with the 97 versus the 98, which he took over 97, but it was like night and day. And I remember back then, it was just like, oh my God, Pavie, you know? Yeah. And then 2000 Pavie came out, and it was like, you know, it was a Parker Darling and 100 points. And the Brits were saying, oh, this wine will never age.
And it did.
And it did, because we just had Pavie like last year. And it was like, 2000 Pavie is awesome. But anyway, we're not talking about 2000, we're talking about 2022 Pavie. And it comes in a special bottling.
Super limited edition bottle.
Yes, celebrating its 25th year that the Persons have owned Chateau Pavie.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, but
it's gone fast.
Oh my God. Don't tell me about fast. Anyway, that being said, the 22 Pavie is a monster of a wine.
Yeah, if you loved Pavie in the past, you're gonna love this year's Pavie, because they're not making the same concessions in a few places that some other guys to fashion. And Gerard's just kind of like, screw you, buddy. Here's Pavie.
Yeah.
And Pavie is.
Yeah, and the thing is now what's really cool about Pavie is a lot of the plantings that he did when he first went in or first bought the estate are now old enough now to be put in Pavie. So the blend of Pavie is not what it was back in the early days of Pavie. Yep. We're getting a lot more Cabernet Franc in Pavie now.
30% Franc?
Yeah, we're almost getting
18 Cabernet.
Yeah. So we're getting probably almost like a Figeac blend, where you're getting, you know, 30% Merlot, 30% Franc, and 20%.
And I got
that doesn't add up.
Right, it's close. It's close enough. It's metric. I would say the main difference with Pavie now is that even though it's delivering the same style that we've always grown accustomed with Pavie since that 98 vintage, I think what they're doing now with the Cabernet Franc and the Cabernet Sauvignon, it's big, but it's not as gushy.
Right.
You know, all the Merlot picked really late used to be gushier.
Yeah.
And I'd say this wine has more structure and more focus, and
complexity.
It's more attention.
Yeah.
Than some previous Pavies, but it still has all the power. I mean, it's black as night. Huge, powerful wine.
No, for sure. I mean,
the most imposing wine, I think, on the right bank in 2022.
In the 2 days we were there, it was definitely the wine that you went, whoa.
It is a well-dressed bully, well-dressed bully this year.
Yeah, but in typical Pavie fashion, fantastic.
Super wine. Yeah.